Hello, everybody. Welcome to Polyglotta again. Now, we were supposed to have the writing class. However, however, before we begin writing, I am going to give you just an introduction of how many types of writings there are. There are more than this, obviously, but it's just the ones you are going to be dealing with. You are going to be writing essays. So, essays. You will also hear composition. Also, it can be essays or compositions. They are the same thing. Essay and composition, they are synonymous. Okay? So there are four primary writing modes, writing types. Most writing, regardless of format, and what do I mean by regardless of format? It can be an email, it can be an essay, it can be a letter, it can be a book. Right? You can write a book, you can write anything you want. It uses one or more of these four styles. So it can be expository writing, used to explain or inform with objective facts. Example: how to how to guide, right? How to guide, how to cook a chicken, how to cook a fried rice, whatever the guidebook is. Cool. Textbooks such as English books, they are expositories. They are giving you information of how to to do something or about learning. For example, the the ebook that I gave you on the first class, it was a kind of ebook that was giving you the information of how to conjugate verbs, right? There was kind of ebook which was also kind of textbook, but you will have many textbooks, including and especially English, mathematics, engineering, whatever investment scope that you will use to learn that subject. Persuasive. So a persuasive writing aims to convince the reader of a specific viewpoint. Example: cover letters. Cover letter. So when you write a cover letter, you want to pursue the HR, the HR of the company or the manager of the company that you are good, that you are a good fit, that you have the necessary toolkit to perform well, to do a great job, right? Advertisements. Advertisements must be persuasive. For example, when you see a post and an advertisement on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, right? If this advertisement is persuasive enough, you are gonna be willing to do that, right? You're gonna be willing to um go for that, perhaps. If it is not that persuasive, you will just go, whatever, right? So it can be also narrative. Tells a story tells a story with characters and a plot. Egg example: novels, anecdotes. So novels, for example, Harry Potter was a narrative. So J.K. Rowling was narrating what was happening with Harry Potter, Hermione, and everybody else. Descriptive uses sensory details to paint a vivid picture, such as poetry. Detailed scenario descriptions, like theater. If you do theater, example, you need to act. So this is descriptive, right? Poetry is also descriptive. Okay. So common essay types. Now, all of these kind of writings here, all of these types, all these modes, they can be inside an essay or composition or whatever you want to write. So your essay can be argumentative and it can also be persuasive. Because you can have arguments that will pursue the reader to do something. So essays are primarily used in academic settings and are often classified into these major types. So we have argumentative essays, expository essays, descriptive essays, narrative essay, specialized academic essays. So, an argumentative essay uses evidence and logic to take a firm stance on a topic. Expository essay explains a process or idea without taking a side. A descriptive essay focuses on creating an immersive sensory experience of a subject. A narrative essay retells a personal or fictional story, often with a central theme or reflection. And specialized academic essays include analytical, interpreting content, critical, evaluating research, and compare compare and contrast essays. So professional and business formats. In professional context, writing is categorized by its function rather than just its style. Transactional writing, everyday workplace communication, primarily emails, memos, and Slack internal messages. Transactional writing. Instructional writing provides step-by-step guidance, user manuals, specifications. Examples. Cool. So informational writing, direct sharing or facts or data, financial reports, employee handbooks. Persuasive business writing focused on sales and deals. Business proposals, sales emails. So, as an example. So remember, all of these kind of essays can be, all of this professional and business formats writing, it can be expository, can be persuasive, can be narrative, can be descriptive. Okay, moving on. Specialized genres. Technical writing explains complex technical information clearly. Technical writing, such as I need to write. Sometimes I need to write many technical engineering writings, and then it needs to explain complex technical information clearly, such as what load will be applied at a file. So this is kind of technical writing. Or if a lawyer is just writing about, I don't know, let's say, not immigration law, which is famous in every single country. An immigration lawyer needs to gather all the documents and send it to the government through a system, the website system, and it needs to be right. It needs to be clear why that person deserves to migrate to that country or to that place where that person is. Right. So this is complex tech. This contains complex technical information. Well, not really, right? It depends on which stage of life you are. So if you are, I don't know, if you are watching this class and you are perhaps 16, perhaps knowing about structural foundation, it would be complex to you, or knowing about immigration law would be, you know, complex to you. But if you are an engineer or a lawyer or anything, knowing these things will not be complex, or any kind of professional. Creative writing focuses on imagination and emotional expression. Script, song, lyrics. Creative writing. So song, lyrics, for example. So journalistic writing reports facts for the public through news articles or interviews. Journalistic writing. So reports facts for the public through news articles or interviews. Okay, so we are gonna be working with essays. We are gonna be writing essays here, essays, and and then all the essays they will be expository, persuasive, narrative, and descriptive. Now, what I want you to do is, if you want to copy this type of writing, types of writings, so you can just download. I will leave the link to download the file here. Or if you don't want to, yeah, if you want to download, you just click on the file and download it. If you don't want to download, you just copy everything. Okay. Remember, you cannot sell or reproduce this document. It's just for you to study. Cool. I will see you on our next class where we are gonna write our first essay. and you have already studied the vocabulary, the conjugation, so there are heaps to write. Okay, I will see you in our next